Fantasy Fridays are back. Let's go ahead and take off the waiting screen. And that's right, this week we're on NGS. As you can see right now we're in Kavaris, because I've still got to do my dailies. Figure I'll do my dailies and then do the storyline for Chapter 1. That'd be this week. Unfortunately, I can't do the prologue. If I do the once they have the prologue able to be done through the quest counter, I'll put up a part 0 or something like that, just so that the storyline piece is up. Alright, let's go ahead and start our dailies. West Kavaris is our target area. Let's go ahead and make food.
Hey there.
Let's see. Anything over 100 would be good. Let's do 10 plums. Alright. Yeah, I'm not really dressed for Kavaris, but no reason to do that. We're not doing Kavaris storyline stuff today. Alright, meat. It'll take probably like 50, nope, 10. Yeah, it'll take 10 of them. 450 is where the Mag Boost personal goes. It gets to max level. So. And we're after seafood. Just grab the seafood that's on the ground and then book it. I'm not fighting this thing right now. Well, I've got to defeat bosses anyway. For something. Probably tell I play Braver with Gunner as a subclass. And I'm a little bit underpowered right now because I've just got a 6-star weapon. I have a 7-star weapon, but it's not a multi yet. Once it's multi, I'll use it. Oh, we shattered it. Oh, somebody's joined in. See if we can get it into a stun. Screw it. Frostal's not as bad as Daedal, really, even though they're higher rank enemies. The Dustel's the worst one out of them, not this giant douche. Oh, what's that? And there's a Gigantix nearby too. Keep that fight over there. Chest piece finally popped off. That's all I was here for. We're headed for Lost Central, so let's get into this hover. Oh, yellow. Change up our tasks. Lost Central. Alright, where's that target? That's what I'm talking about. That nice PSE first slowdown. Connection somehow been loose.
PSC climax.
Another one of these fuckers. I don't think there's any indicator that shows how good my hit rate is on this stream. out over here. Check my tasks. Oh, my dailies are all gone. Alright then. Let's look for a yellow. Just to refill. Alright, let's head to Central City. We're going to start up Chapter 1 stuff. $8,000 points, so not enough for the other weapon. So we'll just start in on that, on the story. Where is the... It's inside. Quest counter.
Hi.
Let's do main story.
Drop by anytime.
This is my first time doing a quest counter story piece. And this is just a cutscene, so.
Okay, hold up.
I'm done.
Me too.
Good work. Okay, at ease.
So you were doing the same training as us, huh?
All three of you have natural talent. I don't think you should have any problem taking on the dolls. Heine, your score was just as good as our two Meteorn here.
What? Really?
I've got a good feeling about this team. I think we could even have you out there fighting pretty soon. I'll let Crawford know the good news. Now, let's go take those dolls out. Oh, one last thing. We have these facilities all over Halpha. Each one has different training programs available, so you can work on all the various skills. Make good use of them. You'll need all the training you can get.
These seem to take a minute, huh? Purple M&M. That sounds right, I guess. Why did I just teleport in and teleport out? Okay, it just took me back to the quest counter. That was weird.
Drop by any time.
I assume the purple M&M is another female. I think I had heard about that. Well, Avengers is updated.
There's a suspected Noglyph presence on the mountaintop. Exact number? Unknown. Increase guarding the surrounding area as well.
Please, continue to monitor them. Orangier, you monitor the forest. Sorry, I'm all over the place.
We're here.
I didn't
All
look
three
too
of you
closely
did
at that
exceptionally well
character.
with the training. So, I want to see you use those skills in the field now. We just received a report of a great number of dolls sighted on nearby Mount Magnus. We'd like you to go take care of them. Of course, I wouldn't send you out by yourselves. You'll have another Arcs Defender there to support you.
Big egg.
Wow. Right into the thick of it. Huh.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't think you could handle it. I'm not worried. So, what do you say?
Is this what they call trial by fire? Okay, I'm up for it.
Great. Head to the base of Mount Magnus as soon as you're ready. Your support person will rendezvous with you there. Good luck.
So there is a few of the it's going to do that every time, isn't it? That is ridiculous.
Hi.
You shouldn't there be like a way to don't recommend this channel or something? Because you kind of need that.
Drop by any time.
I don't know. Because a seagull comes before Amaranth alphabetically. Is your thing set to just show you alphabet? Is it just showing you channels from the alphabetical spectrum or whatever? Is this just in alphabetical order? Is that why you
Hey,
always see
I'm
a
here.
seagull?
Sorry I'm late.
You're fine.
Oh, good. Where's the support person?
It's me.
Dozer!
That's right. It looks like I'll be joining you three. I'll explain the mission as we head out.
Time for me to make ridiculously short work of this mission.
There are dolls known as Nobliths up ahead. Our mission is to take care of any dolls we encounter on our way up the mountain.
I don't either,
Of course.
but I don't use Twitch that much, so.
They sure came in numbers. Let's take them down one by one.
Trial start.
What the? Attacks from the front aren't even making a dent.
Try to find an opening to get around behind it. Its abdomen armor has come off. Some enemies have destructible parts.
Will you catch up?
Keep an eye out for any that could reveal a vulnerability. Destroying certain parts can slow the enemy down or reveal a weak point. Take them out to gain the upper hand.
Success.
I think we need to stop using the word females. It's not a good look.
Trial start. Success.
You guys all right?
Persons of the boob variety
Yes,
say
I
is
think
probably more acceptable with the way things are these days. It sounds more scientific.
Trial start.
That same doll theme again? Actually, something's a little different about this one.
It's been enhanced. Be on your guard.
Success.
Okay, just need to get out of here. We should be at the summit.
Take a look at my delicious cans.
So that's Noglyph?
I'll give the signal to attack. Now remember, stay on your guard. 3, 2, 1. Attack!
It's a very quiet charge we have.
Don't let the 4 legs fool you. It's got a tricky attack. Just like a Phantasy.
Trial start.
dead. Whoa, trophy!
We got it?
Wait, it isn't over.
That's weird.
Ina, look out!
Get back! Manon, keep your eye on Ina. You, come with me.
Just shoot it in the head.
We're almost there. Keep at it.
Success.
Hey, you gotta have the drive to go driving.
I...
Everyone feels afraid during a battle. It's nothing to be ashamed of, but that fear has to be overcome if you're going to continue this fight. I know.
My super thick
Close
sunglasses.
your eyes. What's the first thing you picture? That's what you're fighting for. Okay, got that? I want you three to return to Central City and report to Crawford.
What about you?
I'm off to tackle some more dolls.
We'll escort.
I'm impressed by what I saw here today.
Is it gonna teleport me? Yeah, that's what we want. I think it's just the cutscenes that are gonna be teleporting me into the main area and then re-teleport me. It's too bad we have to keep going into this instead
by
of just the
anytime.
menu popping up like it did in original PSO2. That's fine though. After we get to current on story, we'll just be able to do the story normally as it comes out.
Welcome home, you three. I'm glad you're all back, safe and sound. Ina, are you okay?
Oh, me? Yeah, I think.
Lack of focus doesn't just affect you, you know. It can affect your partners, too. Learning how to control one's emotions. That's a battle we all must fight alone.
Yes, sir.
So, how did the mission go? Yes, you did even better
Crawford
than I
kind
expected.
of reminds me of.
That's exactly
Theodore.
how I want you to handle dolls going forward. All right, I think that's about enough requests out of me for the moment. You're free to do as you like until the next mission. It might be a good idea to work on your skills at Cocoon, or explore the world outside the city. We also have instructors for every type of class right here in Central City. You should definitely check in with them too.
Understood. By the way, how are the preparations for the Dark Falls defense going?
We're working on it as we speak. We'll probably need your help in the not-too-distant future.
So I guess we just wait until then?
I guess so. Oh, and this.
What is it?
It's some info about this planet, as well as some dolls' battle records.
I see. This should be helpful.
It's not very well organized, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's all right. Thank you.
You bet. And if you find anything interesting in there, be sure to let me know.
Of course. I'll take a look.
Teleport me back to the task.
Hi. Drop by anytime.
Talk with Ina. Loading screens are a little bit heavy with these. Huh.
Thank you for coming, guys. You know, I never liked my dad's way of teaching me. He wouldn't let me join ARCs. He always used to tell me I wasn't even close to ready. I mean, I'm his daughter, right? Doesn't that mean I should be the toughest ARCs defender around? I never understood why he just wouldn't let me fight by his side. But during that battle back there, I finally understood. When Dozer told me to close my eyes and picture what it is I'm fighting for, I saw the faces of everyone from Alio Town. Before that, I never even gave the question any thought. The only thing I wanted to do was join ARCs. And I think my dad could see that in me, too. I just wish I had figured it out sooner. Plus, I realize now, I never had any idea what fighting was really like. When that no-glyph started glowing red, I just started shaking. I couldn't move. That's when I got really scared. Not scared to fight, but scared that if we're going to be partners, I'll just get in your way. So, that's why.
Ina, don't you remember the promise I made in front of Crawford?
What?
I said said, I'll join in too. And that means I'll always have your back.
Manon.
We will defeat that Dark Falls. Together.
Thank you. Manon. I want to get stronger. Like you guys. So I can take on the dolls, too. That's why I need your help. That's why I need you to fight by my side.
And like I said, that's been the plan all along.
Thank you. Thank you both.
Time for awkward teleport. Vanford.
Drop by any time.
We will probably get all the way through Chapter 1, including the extra materials. Of course, the loading screen's cutting down on how much we can do tonight. I was just going to do all of Chapter 1 and then do some stuff that I have on my mission list.
Hey, over here!
I mapped out the distribution of dolls from the data I got from Crawford. It looks like this forest has a lot of tough ones. The coast over here looks relatively peaceful. A little too peaceful for us, maybe. These lab ruins...
Message to all ARC's defenders. Confirmed reports of dolls at the Vanford Laboratory ruins in Rezel Forest. All ARC's defenders in the area, please be on alert.
This is Aina.
Oh, Aina, how can I help?
We'll join in on this one. What would you like us to do?
Great. Can you go to the Vanford Laboratory ruins right away? We need a situation report. Dozer's squad is heading to Rezel Forest right now.
Got it. We're on our way.
Lab ruins, huh? That just might be the perfect thing for us right now.
We have word that other ARC's defenders are in the area too. Please rendezvous and coordinate with them.
Roger that. I'm ready to go right now. What about you two?
I'll get ready now. Let's meet when you're ready too.
It's got... It still has the alerts.
Hi. Drop by any time.
Hello.
This place... Did people used to live here?
According to the records, people were here as recently as a few decades ago. But they abandoned it after a huge Dolls assault. If the data is accurate, I think we might be seeing some dolls that are new to us.
Oh, sounds fun. What? Did dolls do this too?
No, but we had probably better take care of it anyway. There should be a control unit around here somewhere.
I don't like it. Let's smash it.
Sure, that'll work. My, you're awfully aggressive today, aren't you?
Huh? Looks like it wants to join our side.
Sounds good to me. Let's see what it can do to these dolls. It looks like there are still some dolls. Let's move on.
Hit it. I could have probably done a new class on this run. Where's the last thing? What the hell? I can hear it. There it is.
We got them all. I think.
Let's press on ahead.
Oh man, these loading screens.
Where are the other Arcs defenders that Ran was talking about?
I'm not getting any readings nearby. And now the signal is starting to go bad.
There's a large Dolls unit approaching the Vanford lab ruins.
But I'm not seeing any.
Wait, it's directly above you.
What?
It's a data.
According to the data, that's a Didal. It's jamming the signal so I can't track it.
It's huge. Is somebody fighting it?
We better go too.
the Inzer to safety.
Falling back.
Trial start.
I wonder if attacking its legs to topple it.
Well, it's toppled now.
You fought well, Aina.
Thank you, Manon.
The signal's been restored, and title kill confirmed! Wow, you did it! Just the three of you!
What was that?
Looking into it... Wait, what? We lost contact with Dozer's squad patrolling Rezel Forest.
What?
I'll check the situation now.
Ren, emergency call-up to all ARC's defenders.
Roger that. Crawford has authorized an emergency call-up. All ARC's defenders are to gather in Central City.
Got it!
Emergency call.
Drop by any time.
Shut up, Creston.
As we announced, in Rezel Forest, we had a reading of a large doll's unit. Looking over our records, we believe this probably means Nexalio has appeared. Yes, that Nexalio.
I've never heard of it before.
The last time we dealt with Nexalio was roughly 10 years ago.
That'd
The
explain it.
entire Alio region took tremendous casualties. That was the last we saw of it. Dozer's squad was on a recon mission in Rezel Forest. We lost contact with them a short while ago. What worries me even more is that just as Nexalio showed up, we got readings on dolls in every sector. What this means is we'll need to split our defenders up to handle all these new threats. It goes without saying that Rezel Forest will be the most dangerous mission. So, do we have any volunteers?
We volunteer.
Didn't you just get back from a mission? Are you sure?
Yes, we can do it. Right, guys?
Okay. Thank you. Nexalio is very tough. I advise you to avoid a head-on battle until you find Dozer's squad.
Of course.
Any other volunteers? Thank you, everyone. Good luck.
They didn't volunteer until we did. Pussies. Too lazy to run to the desk.
Hi.
Rescue Dozer.
Drop by anytime.
I've marked the locations of the signals that could be Dozer. We've got several that we need to check.
Alright.
Which one
head
of
to the
these
closest.
could Dozer be at? Let's check each one.
Yeah, let's. Scanning the area for Dozer signals. Nothing.
Okay, let's hurry to the next place.
Trial start.
Doll spotted! Look out!
Let's take them out before they leave the forest.
Success.
Alright.
Looks like we got all the dolls in the vicinity. Let's go check another spot.
This looks like the closest.
Not here either. Let's continue to search elsewhere.
How are your rest assign reserves holding up? It's always best to have as much as possible. They've got a launcher up on the high ground. Be careful!
Let's take them out before they can fire.
Trial start.
I'm getting a reading from over that way. Let's go and take a look.
Copy that.
Trial start.
Dolls! A lot of them are long range. Watch your distance as you engage.
Let's just go stand there.
Success!
These vitals. Looks like we've got wounded ahead.
Hurry!
A Mugen.
Are you with us? Have you come to help us?
Are you the only ones here? Wait a minute. Where's Dozer?
I'm sorry. We got separated amidst the chaos of all the dolls everywhere.
Leave this area to us. You all get out while you can.
Thank you. Please, do what you can for Dozer.
Trial start.
It's not leaving any openings. I can't find it up close.
Its blade lights up just before it attacks. Keep an eye out for that.
Success!
We did it! We beat it!
Once we catch our breath, let's take a look around the area.
Some nice ambient noise.
We've been looking for a long time. I don't know about this place. I never would have imagined this is what it would be like in here.
Maybe we underestimated this place.
Discretion is the better part of valor. We should consider falling back.
But then what about Dozer?
Manon is correct.
Crawford?
The quantity of dolls here surpasses predicted levels. At this rate, we'll be overcome. I urge you to prioritize your own safety above all else. Dozer would not have done it
Crawford? Come in, Crawford!
They must have jammed it, and with a strong signal at that. It's Nexalio!
Nexalio and its butt wings.
It's about to attack!
Dozer!
Come alone? Where are the others?
It's just us right now.
Why would you be so reckless?
To come save you, duh!
I'd like to tell you to run. Splitting up at this point will just be more dangerous. But
No
tight
more
formation.
fight for you,
Don't let it split us
asshole.
up.
Trial start.
Keep it up. Don't stop. Looks like it's right back up. But if we keep attacking, we may find another opening. Look for a good opportunity.
It's fucked already, Dozer. sprout your heads.
Thanks. Take that! Let's defeat it together.
Focus on dodging! Are you okay? Seems like it unleashes that attack on slow friend. Have to be on the lookout for that.
Shatter its wing.
Now's our chance, Ina.
Okay.
Right. Time to finish it off.
Success.
Don't just stand there and stare at me. Finish it off.
Thank goodness.
You did well, Ina.
Thanks, you two.
You moved well. You've improved a lot in a short amount of time.
All thanks to your advice, no doubt.
We've re-established contact. I don't detect Nex Alio anymore. Wait.
Crawford, mission complete. Heading back now.
Dozer! Yes, please do.
See you soon.
Hi.
Next part.
Drop by anytime.
I'm glad to see you made it back safely.
Couldn't have done it without these three. They showed up just in time to save my skin.
Thank you. All. I never expected you to actually defeat Nexalio.
Crawford, I extracted the materials we need from Nexalio's remains.
I see. I'll contact the development team right away.
What materials?
Ah, yes. I suppose I should tell you.
What's that?
What you're looking at is a secret weapon we are developing to combat Dark Falls. The photons that run through our bodies hold a unique power that both Dark Falls and dolls are weak against. But therein lies a problem. Dark Fall's gigantic body protects the core that serves as its weak point, which is why Garawa was not able to defeat it, even as strong as he was. Each individual Ark's defender has their limits. Thus, we got to wondering if we could use another method. Photons also exist in the atmosphere, and the quantity there far surpasses what's inside our bodies. So, if we can gather photons from the air, compress them, and then fire them like a bullet, we may be able to pierce Dark Fall's body. In short, we'd be able to shoot compressed photons directly at its core. And this large caliber single-mounted photon particle cannon can do just that. We call it Central Cannon.
Get a load of that.
This is one of the reasons why I asked for your aid. Dark Falls will attack again soon, so we must speed up the pace of development. However, we're still lacking the materials to do so. To finish it, we require materials that cannot be found in the Alio
Dark Falls
region.
is an urgent quest.
We must have the cooperation of Ark's defenders from other
if I
regions.
can do that on command.
I was hoping that you three would act as our intermediaries.
So, basically, you're asking us to hit up the other regions for help?
I will not allow you to go alone. Other Ark's defenders from Central City will accompany you. First, I would like you to head to the Eastern Retem region. I'll fill you in on the specifics once everything's in place. Until then, please take the time to rest up.
Now that's an order I can follow. Wow, the Retem region. Wonder what it's like.
It's a desert. With a big ass snake. We got side story and sub stuff to do now.
Hi.
Oh, wait a minute.
Jump by any time.
What, That should be coming up in 15 minutes. Cool. We'll be able to do Dark Falls. My battle power is it 2878? It's 2878. Oh, new version. 2888. So we're above.
This is an emergency transmission. Our data points to the imminent appearance of Dark Falls
We've
in
got
the central area.
13,000 now.
An interception operation involving the central cannon is currently in the planning stages. Please prepare to deploy.
No more titles, right? Okay. Good. That's cleared. Let's go get our weapon taken care of.
Good to see ya.
Shammy.
Hi.
Exchange seasonal points. We want machine guns.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that's multi-weapon.
Welcome!
Harmonizer? Where did I pick that up?
It just keeps getting stronger!
Alright, now let's limit break. The Christia Katana. Oh, it's... What? Unlock... Well, that too. Okay, it was already limit broke. Wasn't aware of that. 3, 4. Don't even need all 5. I don't need the success rate boost either.
A great success!
Now let's unlock potential on it.
It just keeps getting stronger!
Got enough to keep that going.
It just keeps getting stronger! It just keeps getting stronger!
And we've certainly got the X cubes.
It just keeps getting stronger!
Potency plus 25%. PP plus 6 when you defeat enemies. Cool. And preset skills. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing. And augments. Well, before I do
Come
that,
again?
let's organize this item stuff. And augment. Material storage. Okay. Okay, what's on there is useful. Oh yeah? Other vehicle left without you. What does that even mean? Call drop. Oh. It happens. Decold, that's what I was after. It's not quite enough. Yeah, it probably died on him. Light exploit sounds good. Oh, damn it. Sagal.
A success!
That's a lot better weapon.
Come again!
What's our... I guess Grega's our lowest. No, Quintel. Swap out Quintel for Christia. Let's go ahead and take the weapon camo off. Ooh, and that battle power went up by almost a full 100.
Hey!
Yeah, you'll get that recommendation. Yeah. Alright.
Hi.
We got 5 minutes to kill. I don't want to kill it with that though. Let's use the other.
Drop by any time.
Well, you being haunted by a seagull is your problem, not mine.
know you were here. I think I'll write in my ARC's activity journal now. I like to write down things like what enemies I fought today, or minerals I found. I keep track of my daily activities. I originally started by copying Manon after she showed me her journal a while back. But her journal is like super detailed. She keeps records of things like enemy weak points and behaviors, where she found which mineral, what it does, stuff like that. I take a look at it once in a while, and it's really helpful. She's a really good teacher, too. Hey, that's not very nice. I know it might be hard to believe, but I'm doing my best, okay? I mean, no one ever taught me how to be an Arcs defender when I was in Alio Town. I think I mentioned it before, but my dad was always telling me I was still too young. But ever since Manon showed up, she's taught me so many things.
I figured Halloween episode.
I mean, all I've really been doing is following her around, but I've learned stuff like how to fight and which fruits and vegetables are safe to eat. Everything I know about being an Arcs defender, I learned from her. That's why I think of her as my professor, as far as being an Arcs defender, at least. But she's also someone I can count on, almost like a big sister. So that's why it's so important for me to do the best I can to pull my own weight. And thank you, too. Well, I better get going now. See you later!
A Ziggy prop's really expensive. Alright, we should be able to do the Dark Falls now. Oh yeah. Let's go beat up Dark Falls. Alright.
Dark Falls arrival confirmed. We need you to divert its attention until the central cannon is fully charged.
Large enemy
party.
reading
We're
from the
counting on
sky. A powerful enemy is coming. It's Dark Falls.
It'll take a little more time before the cannon is ready. Please, do your best to slow it down.
Technically, I'm skipping into the story here, because this is like Endgame Chapter 2. But it was serendipitous that this came up.
Can any Arcs defenders hear me? If we're safe, please reply. Tell me what's going on inside. Please.
What the hell? Kind of screw it. Ow, down. What the? I got stuck inside him. Is it red time? Whoa, that's a new attack. Well, I tried to hit the health. Ow. Oh yeah. About time your health gets run out, dude. All right, that's round one.
The signal's been restored. Checking its vitals. I can monitor your stats now, too. When it first appeared, you're really making progress. Continue your attack.
That's a break. Four, three, two, now. Yeah, that corner's just not a safe spot.
Wall is even weaker now. We can do this. The central cannon preparation is now in the final stage. Hang in there just a little longer.
Play the cutscene.
Photon generators units 1 through 6 are now stabilized. The PCU is also fully charged. Ready to fire!
Fire!
It didn't work? Next time, for sure.
That ought to be worth something. I can tell I'm already gonna be mad. Yeah, that's what I thought. Every time I'm in a party, man. First things first. It's a 5-star. That's not really worth my time. Still remaining. That was fun, though. Go ahead and put that in storage. That harmonizer too. Cool.
Hi.
Now back to story stuff. That's it, right? Yeah.
Drop by any time.
I want to make a grave for my dad. Or, well, not really a grave per se. More like a monument. I want there to be a physical reminder of how my dad and the others fought for us. That way, the memory of how they protected the town with their very lives will live on forever and ever, I hope. So, I wanted to know if you'd come with me. You will? Thanks. Then, let's go. I reached out to Manon too, but no response. It sounds like Crawford is keeping her busy lately, so let's just go ourselves. First, we have to find something to use as a monument. Why don't we try the forest? This is a lot of enemies. Let's take some out to clear the way for our search.
No, the lizards are gone.
Oh. You know, this is where my dad and the others trained. They always gave it 110%. But they never let me join them. Dad always told me to stay back because I was still too green. So, all I ever did was watch everyone else. Can't say I loved that. I'm not really seeing anything we can use. Let's try by the sea.
Trial start.
What? Dolls? Let's get rid of them. We got him! Alright, let's keep heading for the sea.
I love it when a single hit works.
This place hasn't changed a bit. What beautiful flowers! Let me pick a few.
Trial start.
What are dolls doing here?
Come on now, there we go. Out of range. Why am I still in that party?
This one looks tough. Be on your guard. should do it.
Can I leave this party?
Dad's sword.
That's a sword?
Yeah, I'm glad I found it. I have an idea. Mind following me up the hill? Dad loved gazing at the world from here. I always looked up to my dad. He was my inspiration, my protector. I was so proud of him. This will prove how hard he and the others fought for us, don't you think? You think? Here's hoping. Hey, thanks for coming with me today. This isn't like a formal reward, but I hope it gets my feelings across. Take it. I have to keep doing even better if I don't want Dad to get on my case. Here's to growing together.
Transport me so I can get out of this party. I have no idea why I was still in this party. Look at that guy. Oh no, we're done with that. We have
Chapter 1 mini episodes. Shouldn't be too many. We did Ina's journal. We just do Memories of Aleo Town, where it'll end. Just do anything with Chapter 1.
Drop by any time.
are you doing here?
Pay respects.
Wow, that means a lot to me. I visit too, once in a while. I give my dad updates about what's going on. Like, hey, this is what I did the other day. Or, hey, I'm thinking about doing this or that. Talking to him like that while I clean up the monument really helps calm me down. And it also brings back memories. I remember this one time I was practicing gliding by myself, and I got stuck in this really tall tree. Or another time I was hunting tames and I got completely lost. My dad would always come flying to bail me out with this super angry look on his face. And then he would take me aside and tell me not to do that kind of thing. The people of the town would always stick up for me when my dad got like that. They'd all try to comfort me and then go get in my dad's face for me and stuff. I used to hate it because I really didn't want any kind of special treatment. But looking back, now I understand they were all just doing that because they really cared about me. And now they're all gone. It hurts. I'm okay. They laid down their lives for us. There's no way I can let them down. Well, time to give my dad an update. Wanna do it with me?
Jeez. That was a long one.
Hi.
Alright, where it all began.
Drop by any time.
Huh? Hey, what are you doing here?
Could I ask you the same?
I was here gathering fruits and vegetables, and I can't believe this pot is still here. Apparently the parts are valuable, so they get salvaged pretty fast.
Those grasshoppers are insane. What the hell?
I guess this is where everything got started. I still remember that day. It wasn't even that long ago, but it feels like it's been forever. You dropped down from the sky in this pod. Then Dark Falls attacked, and Aleo Town was... I've wondered so many times since then. What would I have thought of the person I am now? There have been some really hard times, but I've made lots of good memories too. I've had so many adventures with you and Manon. I also like to think I'm a better Arcs defender now. I'm sure my dad would set me straight on that if he was here. But I just know I'll get to where I need to be if I keep pushing myself and never, ever give up. I just know it. So, thank you. I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without you and Manon. It's a little embarrassing saying it like this, but I've been wanting to express my gratitude for a while. Here's to more adventures.
Awkward teleport. Come on. Awkward teleport.
Hi. Drop by anytime.
Central City life. It's the loading screens is what makes this feel like it takes so long.
Oh, hey! I didn't know you were here.
Taking a break.
Yep. I just got back here a minute ago. Sometimes, I just like to sit here and people watch. It's so nice to see people chatting with friends and kids running around playing. Just sitting here and taking it all in fills me with this wonderful sense of peace. I really love Central City. It's great. When I was living in Aleo Town, I never had much reason to come here. Maybe it was because I was still a little girl, but Central always seemed like such a big and scary place. Now, I really love it here. I love all the operators, all the shopkeepers, the supply unit, the maintenance crew, all the researchers, all the kids, and the people who teach all the kids. I've never seen it, but I've heard there are people in an underground factory who make all the food and weapons. It takes all of these people to make this city work. So, I need to make sure I do my part for all the people who live in this city, too. As an Arcs defender. Before, I was the one being protected, but now it's my turn to be the protector. Oh,
great.
really? Wow, that means a lot coming from you. Well, looks like break time is over. I better get going. There are still so many things I need to do. Gotta keep moving. See you later.
Hi.
Courageous decision.
Drop by anytime.
Whew. Load, man.
Oh, it's you. You startled me.
I thought you were startled by the completely disappeared rocks.
I was just in Wrestle Forest, but I'm having a hard time by myself. Not only are the enemies tough, but they come from out of nowhere. And it's really scary. I mean, I'm not used to it yet. But I definitely think I've gotten better at fighting since the first time I was there. I remember how nervous I was. It was all I could do just to follow you two. I don't even remember the path we took that day. But I grew a lot from that experience, so I'm really glad I did it. I can't thank you and Manon enough.
There's Dave.
I know. Thank you so much. When I heard that Nex Alio had appeared, and Dozer had gone missing, all I knew was that I had to volunteer to help. I wasn't even thinking about enemies, or what kind of place Wrestle Forest might be. When both of you agreed to let me join, it made me feel like I could handle it. I felt like just as long as we were together, I didn't need to be afraid of any enemy. My dad used to always get so mad at me and say, "You always act without thinking." But he also used to say that it was better than overthinking things and doing nothing. I think that's probably just how I am. Hey, will you promise to stop me if I'm ever about to do something really dumb? If I know you and Manon are there to put the brakes on me, then I'll be free to go full speed ahead.
No dumb stuff.
I know. I'm asking just in case. Because sometimes I focus too much on what's right in front of me. I'm so glad I have you around to help me. Thank you.
They don't move a lot in these cutscenes. Just feels kind of flat.
Drop by any time.
Something on your mind?
You scared me. I didn't know you were here. I must
I
have
do
been
that.
so lost in thought I didn't detect your presence. I need to be more careful. I often come here when I need to be alone. The sound of the water helps me relax when things get to be too much.
Something wrong?
Well, if I said no, I wouldn't quite be telling the truth. I just wish I had done some things differently. I look back on certain things and wish I had done this or said that. I've done things that I wish I could take back. I know Aina thinks I'm such an amazing person, but all of my book learning is totally meaningless if I don't actually apply it. It's actually Aina who's the amazing one. She's gone through so much, but nothing ever seems to keep her down. A lot of people would simply shut down or let themselves be overcome by rage, but not her. I know she looks up to me so much as a role model. That's why I absolutely can't let her down. So I have to do my best to keep putting on a brave face, even if it's just in front of her. What am I doing? Why am I telling you all of this?
That tends to happen with people.
I can't figure you out. You always act like you're not even paying attention. The truth is, you're actually taking everything in.
You sure about that?
I guess maybe that's why Aina feels so safe around you. Do me a favor? Please don't tell Aina about any of this. Maybe someday I'll be able to tell her myself, but that time isn't now. Promise me, okay?
Sure. I won't speak a word.
Hi.
On that day.
Drop by any time.
Should just be Aina, Manon, and Dozer, I believe. Has chapter 1 stuff. Maybe Ran.
What are you doing here?
Just skulking around.
I see. So do I. I still can't believe all of this happened here. From your perspective, I guess it happened right after you arrived on Halpha. Aleo Town was a really nice place. Everyone was so warm and kind. When I first arrived on Halpha, there was a problem with the door of my pod and I couldn't get out. If it wasn't for Aleo Town Arcs, I'd still be trapped in there even now. Everyone showed up to help out, and they eventually got the door open. It was exactly the same as when you arrived. Everyone was so welcoming to me. They all seemed overjoyed that a new friend had arrived. And they couldn't wait to teach me everything about this planet. They were all so strong, too. Mid-sized dolls units were no match for any of them. I watched Garoa go up against huge dolls units, 5 at a time by himself, and win. Just one swing of that huge axe, and...
Yeah, that thing does look more like an axe. I don't know why she thought it was a sword.
I just can't believe this all happened. You're right. I know. We have to keep fighting. I'm sorry. Please don't worry about me. I try so hard not to show weakness in front of anyone. But with you, I just... Can I be alone for a little while? I'll go back to Central City once I get it together.
Hi.
Alright, next Manon. There's 3 more Manons.
Drop by any time.
I'm guessing it's because it has to load an instance of a part of the open world. That's why it takes so long. Whew.
I finally made it here. I'm sorry it took me so long. All my friends. Garoa. I've known about this place for a while. But when Aina called me while you two were building this, I just couldn't answer her call. I was too afraid to face reality. I have a feeling that I'm not really facing it even now. Not directly, anyway. Garoa used to always ask me to make sure I kept an eye on Aina. He probably didn't mean anything by it at the time. It was probably just because I was the closest to Aina in
Thing
terms
really
of
looks like a
I guess he just
cosmogenic
thought
arms.
it would be nice for her to have a big sister. But now, that responsibility is a huge weight on my shoulders. I'm responsible for her now. I feel the weight of that. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Aina's gotten so good at fighting lately, mentally and physically. She's doing so well working through her grief and moving forward. That's why I need to keep a positive attitude too. I have to grow up, because I have to set a good example for her. And that's the reason I came here. I promise. Garoa, you, and everyone. I swear to protect Aina, no matter what happens. That's the very least that I can do. For everyone.
That guy's still standing there. Oh, those are the cutscenes from those. Okay.
Drop by any time.
I think this is out at the Vanford Labs.
I see. So, that's what this is. But wait, wouldn't it be, Huh, I see. Then, in that case...
You looking into something?
Oh, yes, I'm looking into something. This happened once before, didn't it? Enemies never sneak up on me like that.
It's happened a lot before.
You must be working on your stealth techniques. Well, anyway. Yes, I'm looking into something about the Vanford laboratory. A personal interest. Apparently, it gets its name from Crawford's grandfather. Before it was destroyed during the invasion, he researched and developed a lot of technology for ARCs. So it was named after him because of his contributions. The technology he developed is still used to power Central City and fight the dolls to this day. everything we see here was destroyed in the massive Dolls invasion. Vanford didn't care about saving the facility. He fought on the front lines so his friends could evacuate. That's how he lost his life. What an amazing person. It's hard to believe that Alpha just swallows up such great people. This place is so... I have the feeling that what happened here is the reason that Crawford is so focused on defense rather than offense. He's afraid of losing everything again. But I think that's the right decision. He's the reason that the people of Central City can live peacefully without fear. I want to be a part of that.
Need to get stronger.
Yes, you're right. I will. I hope you'll be right by my side.
Hi.
Alright, command dolls.
Drop by any time.
We should just have Dozer and a Ran, I think.
Oh, you're here too.
Are you looking for something?
No, I'm just doing a little homework on enemies in Rezel Forest. I'm trying to learn more about how the dolls communicate. They all appear to operate autonomously and independently, but sometimes they seem to operate as part of some kind of collective consciousness. Did you know there are certain dolls units known as command dolls? Petas Vera, for example. As the name implies, command dolls give orders to other dolls units. They're the dolls' officers, basically. That next Alio that we encountered in this forest was an especially powerful one. According to the database, it's classified as a command unit. That time when Dozer had gone missing in action, it was sending orders all over Alio. Dolls units under its command all started marching on Central City at once. It was basically acting as a command tower. If we hadn't knocked it down, Central City would have been in trouble. I'm so glad we were able to put a stop to it. Of course, it's possible that we somehow just got lucky against all odds. Well, at least that's what it said on the report I got from Crawford. He's really done a lot of research on it. But the real issue is that... is this too much all at once for you? Alright. I guess that's enough for today's lesson. I'll let you know if I learn anything else.
Never really noticed the ambient sounds from Russell Forest. It's like digital bells going off. Top Hat Man. They do have some dapper NPCs in Central City.
Hi.
Not this guy, though. It's all the Manon. Chapter 1. And yeah, there's just 3 dozers.
Drop by any time.
Oh, it's you. Good timing. Can I talk to you for a moment? I still have a hard time believing this happened. Aleo Town just gone, just like that. The town was responsible for defense all the way from South Aleo to West Aleo. It covered the area that's cut off from Central City by the mountains. But dolls often attack from the sea as well. Even now, it's hard to predict where they might attack from. It was a tall order for the people of Aleo Town. But they were always more than up to the task. Thanks to their efforts, Central City didn't face any serious danger for a long time. As you might expect from people with such responsibility, they were pretty tough. But Garoa was a cut above the rest. Mind, body, and spirit in perfect balance, and all at a very high level. His instincts were honed by experience, and he knew how to execute on them. Aleo Town and Central City would do practice drills together once in a while. It was all friendly, of course, but things could get pretty competitive. I used to get matched up against Garoa often. I never did manage to beat him, not even once.
You going easy on him?
I gave it my all every time. If anyone was going easy, it would have been him. He left us before I could settle the score. I'm not sure Arx will ever have another defender quite like him. He was a force of nature when he fought, but he was so easy to get along with otherwise. He was warm. Just being around him was enough to make all my little worries melt away. All the other townspeople were kind-hearted too. I can't allow them to have died in vain. Let's make sure that doesn't happen.
Hi.
Oh, right, there's 3 pages of these.
Drop by any time.
We'll get through Dozer. And whoever else has Chapter 1 stuff. There just can't be a lot. Not that many characters in Chapter 1.
What a coincidence, seeing you here.
Looking for ingredients.
I see. I was on patrol and thought I'd stop by here. I was reminiscing a little bit. I'm a Meteorn too. Just like you and Manon. This patch of coast here is where I landed.
I would think every cast would have to be a Meteorn.
How could I forget? I was so disoriented when I got out of the pod that I was a sitting duck. Before I knew it, I was completely surrounded by enemies. I had a weapon in my hand that I knew how to use for some reason, but I was outnumbered. They slowly closed in on me. I remember thinking I was gonna die right there, and I had no idea who I even was. And then an Arcs defender showed up. He cut through all of them like a hot knife through butter. I had never seen anything quite like it. It was Crawford. At the time, he wasn't the head of Central City yet. He was just an ordinary Arcs defender. Apparently, he happened to see my pod make planetfall and came to see if I needed help. He carried me back to Central and patched me up good as new. And he welcomed me as a citizen of Central City. After that, he taught me how to get by on Alpha. And how to fight. He sure was a stickler for the basics.
Really saved your life.
That's right. I'll never be able to repay him. Crawford made me who I am today. I do what I do now as my way of paying him back. I need you to be in his corner too. He's charismatic, but the truth is that he doesn't have many people who understand him. I'd appreciate it.
Hi.
Hi. Last one on the first
Drop by
page.
any time.
Hey, there you are.
Nope. Magnus!
Yeah, being here with you reminds me of that day. You, Ina, and Manon's first mission. The three of you fought pretty well for being fresh out of basic training. I guess I'm the one who decided you were ready to get right in the action after seeing how well you did in the training. But I didn't think you'd be in battle so soon after that. In the end, though, I think Crawford made the right call. That you and Manon could do that right after landing on the planet shows how resilient you two are. I hope the two of you keep doing what you're doing. And Dinah, too. She had just lost her father and sustained serious injury. From what I hear, she still didn't even know her way around her weapon yet. She displayed incredible fortitude and courage in that battle. But compared to you, Meteorn, she's still a work in progress. With some more experience, I'm sure the sky is the limit for her. Attitude is what's most important. She seems like she's in such a hurry to prove herself. In a way, she's trying to put what happened at Alio Town to good use, without being consumed by anger. Using anger and hatred as motivation always warps a person's soul. As long as she keeps focusing on improving herself, she'll be fine. Slow and steady wins the race. I need you and Manon to keep an eye on her. You know, I think something is weighing on Manon, too. I need you to lead the two of them by example.
You got it, dude. I got foggy in here. Two more dozers. Then we've got Crawford's. There's Ran. And I don't think, yeah, there's none on 3.
Drop by any time.
It's you again. What are you up to this time?
I was just wandering about.
Well, I guess everyone needs a day off sometimes. Being under constant stress will break you down, physically and mentally. You have to make sure to keep some in the tank, for when it's important. Hey, thanks for your help. I mean about that incident with Nexalio in this forest here. I think I was overconfident back then. Rezel is a pretty bewildering forest, but I'd been here so many times I figured I had it all mapped out. And I knew everything there was to know about the dolls here. Or so I thought. But everything was different that day. The dolls were more powerful, and they completely jammed my comms. And of course, Nexalio. Nothing could have prepared me for that. We would kill one enemy and two would take its place. And pretty soon we were surrounded. I was sure we would be wiped out. If the three of you hadn't shown up, I have no doubt that would have been the case. My relationship with Nexalio goes back 10 years. The same thing had happened 10 years prior. A sudden invasion by Nexalio and dolls. At the time, Central City's defenses still weren't completed. We somehow managed to repel them after a fierce battle, but both sides suffered heavy losses. I also took part in the fighting, but I was no match for them, and so I didn't contribute much. My inability to see the bigger picture cost the lives of a lot of friends. And so, all those memories and feelings came flooding back to me during the battle the other day. There's a lot I need to reflect upon. I wouldn't be the person I am now without you three. You helped me to settle the score with Nexalio. I owe you my gratitude. Thank you. I'll pay you back someday on the battlefield, I'm sure. You have my word.
Everybody just living their lives on this strange planet.
Hi.
All for one.
Drop by any time.
Fancy seeing you here. Do you have a moment? I'd like to talk to you.
Sure. What the fuck was that in the background?
Thank you. I'm training some rookie Arcs defenders. I've still got a little time to kill until they finish up running through Atrania. I'll get right to the point. Do you know what's going on with Manon lately?
What do you mean?
You might have picked up on it by now, but Manon's got a dark side. She's a top-notch Arcs defender, but I'm worried that it might be steering her in the wrong direction. I'm not sure what the source of Manon's sadness is. If she doesn't want to volunteer the information, then it's not really my place to pry. However, you can't have any baggage like that in battle. Sometimes it can cause a person to make poor decisions. The problem with that is, it doesn't just affect you, but everyone around you too. I'm saying this based on my own personal experience. Aina is facing her past head on and trying to overcome it as quickly as possible. But Manon seems to be doing everything she can to stuff it all inside. That never works. She's going to explode someday. If Manon happens to ask for some help, I need you two to be there for her. The three of you are always together, so I'm sure you'd notice subtle changes in behavior. A team is about more than being a force multiplier. A real team is one with true bonds between its members. I want you to keep that in mind. Hope I didn't sound like I was lecturing you. Well, those rookies should be getting back from the training right about now. Sorry to ambush you with a talk like that.
No worry, I'm just gonna fall down this hill after gravity kicks back in.
Thanks for listening. Keep an eye on Manon, would you?
Hi.
Crawford. And then it looks like Rand's the last one.
Drop by any time.
Probably best to end with Rand anyway, because she does the introduction for the next area. Or something like that.
Ah, there you are. I really appreciate all the hard work you do for us every day.
I haven't been doing much.
Nonsense. Your contributions have been invaluable. I was, just looking at your activity reports, actually. This is the report for Manon. Excellent records, meticulous and detailed.
Manon's been turning in reports.
Yes, she updates me periodically. Her reports are full of astute insights. They're great. They've been very informative. Ran and the other operators take care of organizing all of this report data for me. I don't have to lift a finger. I just sit back, have some tea, and wait for the data to come to me. Meanwhile, out in the field, Dozer expertly leads the command in the fight against the dolls. Ran and the others have gotten great at coordinating all the communications, too. Compared to the old days, my job has gotten much easier. And now, I have you three helping as well. At this rate, pretty soon, my only responsibility will be to sit and keep my chair warm. Of course, there's no guarantee that these easy conditions will continue indefinitely. It only takes a single card to fall for the whole house to come tumbling down. That's why I have to make sure to plan every aspect carefully to keep the structure intact. Of course, a strong foundation in the first place is important. Trust me, as the leader of Central City, I intend to carry out these duties to the best of my abilities. Now, I have this nagging feeling that Ran asked me to do something. I'd better get back to work. Oh, one more thing. Would you mind stopping by again sometime? I love getting updates from you. Until next time, then.
Sure, I didn't say anything, but that's considered an update. Retem's culture.
Drop by any time.
Retem, chapter 2 is probably still my favorite chapter. It's got the soundtrack.
Ah, what perfect timing. We just got the data together from the Retem region survey. I don't know if it'll help you in your battles or not, but would you like to take a look?
Sure thing, Marth.
Wonderful. Let's go over it then. First, let's look at Retem's environment. As you can see, Retem is a region covered in sand. The temperature varies wildly between night and day, and it almost never rains. It would seem to be quite a harsh environment for any living creature. And yet a multitude of creatures live there nevertheless, perfectly adapted to their surroundings. We plan to do further research on the life forms there, including all local enemies. However, the environments of two regions connected by border bridges are astonishingly different from one another. We'd like to assign researchers to look into that, but for now, we must prioritize research that can help us in battle. Speaking of astonishing, Sagan Mountain Road, just inside the Retem region, is another strange area. There are electromagnetic and gravitational anomalies there. You'll even find things like huge boulders floating in midair. We think cylindrical structures called degrevs cause the anomalies, but there's still much to learn about them. But let's save that topic for another day. Now, I'll give you an overview of the residents of Retem. Retem is a region plagued by harsh environmental conditions and constantly under the threat of Dahl's attacks. That Nexalio battle the other day posed a major threat to us. However, such threats are commonplace for the people of Retem. They've lost many lives trying to keep their town safe. It's not a surprise that there are people who value strength above all else. It seems to be a basic tenet of theirs, that the strong should protect and guide the weak. The circumstances of both Aleo and Retem have always prevented us from interacting with each other much. The cultural differences are also a barrier to mutual understanding. But if you can exhibit strength to them, in spite of all this, I'm sure they'll accept you. I'd like you to reach out to the Retem Ark's defenders and earn their trust. Well, I guess that's enough of an introduction to Retem, for now. All that's left is for you to go and experience it for yourself. I can't wait to hear about it.
Hi.
Alright. Central Cannon.
Drop by any time.
In the middle of something?
Ah, it's you. Yes, I'm just going over some central canon data. Well, since you're here, why don't I explain more about this weapon? We call it central cannon, but officially, it's apparently a single-mounted photon particle cannon. I say apparently, because it's part of the old lost technology. Who built it, when, and why, still remains a total mystery to us. We use it as a communications tower, and it's an integral part of Central City life. It even extends to underground spaces like this one, almost like the nucleus of the city. When it was first discovered, it wasn't working.
I think maybe it's a cannon off of one of the ARC ships.
My grandfather, Vanford, was the one who began repairing it. Actually, it's probably more accurate to say it was incomplete, rather than not working. At first, quite a few of its parts were missing entirely. It's taken quite a lot of time to understand its structure and build the missing parts. We couldn't get it operational during my grandfather's or my father's time. So of course, the task now falls to me, and, well, let's say it hasn't been easy. We finally got it to the point where we can fire it, but there's still room for improvement. We're especially having difficulty with the durability of the parts we developed. Actually, we even tried a test fire once, a long time ago. Have you noticed that mountain you can see from Central Tower, beyond the shopping plaza?
Mount Mahinapali?
Exactly. The test shot made the hole you see in it today. We meant to fire at the lowest setting, but we accidentally fired at the highest output the cannon had at the time. The barrel was damaged and part of the control unit was broken. The incident showed our design's imperfections. I must say, that failure is not my proudest memory. But it did represent progress in the project, so my feelings about it are mixed. In any case, that failure allowed us to finally bring the cannon to a working stage. But unfortunately, we don't have time to iron out all the kinks. I'm going to need a lot of help to get the remaining repairs done. Your contributions will be invaluable. I'll be counting on your help once again.
Hi.
I think Rand's the last one. Yeah.
Drop by any time.
Oh,
What's up, Rand?
we hardly ever see each other outside the command room. Oh, just taking a little walk. The mission I was coordinating just ended. Crawford is always telling me I need to slow down and take a break once in a while. But it's actually Crawford who never seems to take any breaks. Not only does he handle Battle Command, but he also manages Central City's administration. He even takes the time to meet with ARC's defenders individually. I wonder when in the world he ever sleeps, and yet he never looks the slightest bit tired.
It's an incredible man.
Yes, he's a leader we can all count on. But at first glance, he looks more like an ineffectual type. You know, back when I was first starting out as an operator, I was always super nervous. I'm responsible for people's lives, so I was absolutely terrified of making a mistake. But one time, Crawford came over to me with a kind smile and said, "If you ever feel like you're going to mess up, remember that you can count on my support anytime. And all the other operators are always here for you too, so there's nothing to be afraid of." After that, I started to feel better. I even started initiating conversations with Rosa and the others. Crawford said what I needed to hear, just when I needed to hear it. I'll never forget it. Well, I guess I'd better get back. Oh, and all those things I just said, please don't tell him. Well, good luck on your assignments. And the next time you come to the command room, please be sure to tell Crawford not to work so hard. Take care!
We just have an other thing to do. Yeah, mining rig defense.
Drop by any time.
Which, of course, the rig defenses are the worst urgent quests. But they have the most enemies, so you can usually knock out your weeklies in 1 or 2 of those.
Emergency announcement. We are preparing for a defensive operation against a large number of dolls appearing in the Alio region. All ARC's defenders, please prepare for deployment. Can you hear me? As you may have heard, I've confirmed the appearance of several dolls. It appears that their primary target is our precious mining rig. As you'd guess, the mining rig is how we excavate minerals from the earth. Excavated materials are used for city maintenance and to create equipment for ARC's defenders. The mining rig is absolutely essential to our fight against the dolls. We usually operate it while carefully monitoring dolls' activity, but it's not uncommon for us to be detected like this. There are currently some ARC's defenders guarding it, but it looks like it's going to be a fairly large-scale attack and a difficult battle. So, I to participate in today's defensive measures as well. We're counting on you.
We may as well end the stream with a with the seasonal event. I think is able to be done now. The seasonal training, which is at the quest counter. Limited time quest. There we go. Practice drill. Rank 5.
Drop by any time.
I'll just wait for deployment. Oh, look at that. They're already active. When do they let us out? I see you there, Ratty. I'm not catching up with the top score. That's just not happening. 1. Hit it. Kudos. Ooh, scratch tickets. Move everything we can to material storage. I don't feel like collecting all that stuff except for this armor. Let's get this armor. Sell everything else. I don't need to fill up my stupid storage with gold stuff that I have to improve just to consolidate. Cleared a limited time. Yeah, I gotta clear it 4 more times to do that. But hey, let's check my make sure everything's put away. And we got those scratch tickets. Let's use 10 of them. See what we get. I don't think that was a good haul. Let's see if I've got that music yet. I did not. No, don't play Grief. Let's item recycle. special scratch. I don't have those. I need to put those away. Well, they're old model. Let's go with that one. We'll put the dress away. Treasure shop. Premium storage. And we're good. Alright guys, that's where we're going to cut it tonight. You guys have a good one.